pressconference.com.
Yeah, this question is for Jim. Jim, you're closing in on 10 wins now with the UFC, and it hasn't even been 3 years that you've been here. Are you looking to get in the fight, get another fight in the next 3 months again? You tend to fight about 3 months, give or take.
If it's offered up, Dan and I don't turn down fights. We accept them with that first phone call within the first 30 seconds. When Joe Silva calls up, it's, you want to fight this guy? Yes, sir. So, if they want me to see me fight somebody, then I'll fight them. I'm looking to fight the best in the world, and if I do what I'm supposed to do and do what I'm capable of doing, then I'll reach the top. So,
Jim, bittersweet night, I'm sure. Great victory for yourself, but Dan going down in defeat. Talk about your emotions right now.
It was a tough night. Nate is a great fighter, and we knew with Dan taking the fight with only a week or so to prepare, it was going to be tough. It really didn't. The weight of tonight didn't really hit me until after the fight. The adrenaline kind of wore off. Tonight was my late niece would be 2 years old tonight, so. I'm glad that I won. I'm glad I went out there and fought hard. And I'm proud of Dan for stepping up and wanting to fight tonight. And it was tough.
Dana, what's next for Jim Miller? I mean, how much more does he have to do before he gets a title shot?
He's one of the top guys in that division now. He's been on a tear. The fortunate thing about that division is it's so stacked with incredible talent. So we'll just have to see how it all shakes out. Who knows? Things change from fight to fight, but he's one of the best. You can't deny it. I was telling him when we were walking over here. It's a tough fight. Those guys are going back and forth the third round. This kid doesn't even sit down, and he's standing up, and can't wait to jump back in there. He's in great shape. He's incredibly talented. He always goes for the finish. He's 100% go the whole time. I love watching this kid fight.
Urijah, talk about your performance tonight, and do you feel that you took a step closer to maybe getting a shot at Dominic Cruz's belt?
I was happy to get the win, but I feel like I could have done better. I'm still getting adjusted to the weight to 135s. I felt like last time I felt like I gained too much afterwards, and this time I was trying to feel it out, like the day of the fight, and so I felt great once I got in the groove of things. But he kind of surprised me with some stuff, just pressed me up against the cage at the beginning. But yeah, the only thing that hurts is my thumb. I don't feel like I was in any kind of danger. I feel like I almost knocked him out a couple times. I had a ground and pound. He didn't do any scrambling, so I didn't get an opportunity to get any submissions. But yeah, I felt, like I pretty much controlled the fight, and I'm ready to take on whoever. I feel like I'm the best guy in the weight class, and I beat the guy who's the champ, and I feel incredible, so let's do it.
For people who watched you for all those years at WC and even prior to WC, just seeing you walk out at UFC event, the California Love playing, it was a little surreal, and I'm just wondering if you had a moment before the fight, looking around and taking it all in and saying that, quote unquote, you made it, so to speak. Not to say that WC wasn't making it, but you know what I mean. You finally made it to the UFC after all these years.
Yeah, I was excited. I until the actual event today coming here, I didn't really feel anything different, but there was a little bit of, I don't usually get nervous, and I had a little weird nerves going, so that's the mystique of the UFC, and I like it. I'm looking forward to a long career here. I feel like my game is really, coming all together. If you look at my first fights in the WC way back in the day, my striking wasn't what it is now, and I'm an all-around, submission threat now, and I feel like I'm at the top of my weight class, and to be in the UFC, to be able to start this, from this point is exciting for me. I'm a guy that's been living a healthy lifestyle my whole life, so I feel like I'm really at a peak, and I can't wait to get that title and have it, that.
Guys, good guys. How's everyone doing?
So yeah, I'm excited.
I'll give John a second there to get situated.
I believe your quote after the fight was, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide the belt. Care to expand on the situation with Dominic Cruz?
Just trying to add some humor. I like messing with Dominic. He, like I said before, I feel like he chose me as an enemy, and I gladly accept it. And just messing around with him and letting him know I'm coming to get his belt. Period.
Gymgrossisten.com